Every now and again, we see a game trailer or an announcement where the developers claim that they are revolutionizing or evolving the genre. It happens all the time in multiplayer FPS, and 99% of them usually end up being nothing more than a piece of shovelware or a game that may be okay, but doesn't live up to the hype that they set for themselves. Over the last few days, I have been messaged quite a bit to discuss this new game called Off the Grid. Now, the dev list for this game is stacked. The claims that they are making are insane. And not a single mainstream gaming outlet is covering them honestly for what they are trying to create. And I've kind of had enough of reading about it. Let's talk about it. Off the Grid is a cyberpunk-styled battle royale third-person shooter that, according to the website, aims to evolve the genre through strong emphasis on narrative progression and player freedom. Off the Grid is a game where 150 players fight each other in PvP as well as PvE storyline missions on the same map that's inhabited by other players in real time. You have the freedom to control how the story unfolds, with each decision made directly impacting everyone else's gameplay. Core to the experience and deep narrative structure is the unique way in which players can craft, customize, and trade their in-game items with each other, and according to the website, more details on that will be revealed at a later stage. Now, I've seen some things behind closed doors and been putting together the puzzle pieces, and I'm here to open up a bit on just what those details are. The game is being developed by Gunzilla Games, a company based out of Frankfurt, Germany. The core team and the leadership of this studio is insane. Developers from Ubisoft, Crytek, Cloud Imperium, Star Citizen, Rockstar, Vostok Games, you have devs from Gears of War, all being led by the chief visionary officer, Neil Blomkamp, director of Chappie, and more notably, District 9. Just initially looking at what they were claiming and who was actually claiming it, wow. Pretty impressive stuff. A trailer came out a few days ago with a shot of the logo, as well as the military garb dude walking through a forest with some cyberpunk weaponry loadout. He has like a sword on his hand that he kind of throws out. The trailer at the bottom states that the gameplay is powered by Unreal Engine 5, but the trailer itself that we're seeing here, it's a rendered scene, it's not real gameplay, we all know it. But we do know that the game will be powered by Unreal Engine 5. But what everybody in the gaming space is failing to understand, through no fault of their own, is that this game is going to be a blockchain NFT gaming project. A company by the name of MH Ventures, who is a world-class community-backed venture capital investing in top blockchain projects, they put out an announcement on Telegram, allowing crypto investors to contribute to Gunzilla Games and Off the Grid. This form broke down the market cap, the token supply, the investment rounds, as well as the tokenomics and economy of Gun Token. So Gunzilla has created their own token called Gun, and within the game, players will be able to earn what are called data cubes, which are NFTs, by extracting them as loot from the game. You can then trade these NFTs via an open or an integrated marketplace within the game. Battle Pass owners will also be rewarded with gun tokens. But what's more interesting to me is the validator side of things. So you can earn revenue by buying and renting luxury player spaces within the game. Now you might be thinking, why does a battle royale need player spaces, and how does that even look? When you scroll down this form, you can see the utility for the gun tokens, and what that means is it basically details what exactly you as a player can use the tokens and the NFTs for. What is the utility? What's the use case? This is something that I've always brought up when we're talking about NFT projects. What value does it add to the player's experience? So according to them, you can use these tokens for things like character customization with weapons, armor, cosmetics, and different character slots. You can enter tournaments and events within the game, and you can use the gun token as the entry fee for these events. You can also upgrade your hideout within the game according to this image. So not a lot of detail there, but it paints a picture of what this game is shaping up to be. It's a battle royale similar to a game like The Cycle, in which PvE and PvP threats exist within this map you extract, and the items that you bring back could potentially be NFTs that you can then trade, sell, or use to upgrade your hideout in similar fashion to Escape from Tarkov, or The Cycle also has that feature. But you can also buy and rent NFT properties, which I just don't get how that's going to play out or where that's going to come into play with the idea of a gameplay loop of a battle royale. I have no idea. What I do know is that a lot of gamers are excited for this project, a star-studded dev team led by a visionary director claiming to revolutionize the genre. How could you not be excited? One thing that's been getting under my skin now is you can look under all the tweets from Gunzilla Games, even comments on their videos, and you can see people talking about crypto. You can see people talking about NFTs and blockchain and how the future of play-to-earn games is being led and forged by Gunzilla. No gaming outlet that I have read or seen has covered the crypto side of this project. IGN, PC Gamer, and Gadget, they wrote about the trailer, they talked about their ideas for the project, and that was it. They either hyped it up or they said that the trailer didn't look that impressive. No mention of crypto, NFT, blockchain, or Web3. Hey, gaming journalists, do your fucking jobs. What's even worse, though, is the fact that there's no mention of crypto or NFTs or blockchain on the Gunzilla website, the Off the Grid website, even in the frequently asked questions, no mention of it. The description of the trailer, nothing. I couldn't find any articles published linking these guys to blockchain until we saw this tweet from March 23rd, 2022. Gunzilla is at the Avalanche Summit happening now in Barcelona, and it shows the team there with the logo and their little booth. Avalanche is the fastest smart contracts platform in the blockchain industry as measured by time to finality. And we also saw this image of somebody entering a contest that Gunzilla had going on, in which the prize for the contest was Gunzilla NFT worth $2,000. And you had to tag a couple of different people, including the $guns to represent the token discussion on Twitter. This is a real thing that nobody is talking about. Everybody's excited. The people who are reaching out to me to initially talk about it were just excited at the idea of a revolutionary battle royale. And on the surface, I totally get it. The game might actually end up being really, really good, but I think that there's something really dishonest about the fact that there is no mention of NFTs anywhere on the website. The frequently asked questions, specifically on the Off the Grid website, no mention of NFTs, blockchain, crypto, Web3, nothing. I think that's really fucking shady, and you have to ask yourself why. The answer is simple. I don't have to wonder why. It's because they know that gamers hate crypto and NFTs. They saw what happened with games like, the Midnight Society, Dr. Disrespect game, the backlash that he got after just mentioning NFTs. And it's because a lot of crypto bros don't understand why gamers don't want NFTs in their projects. And the reason is I would say over the last 12 years or so, we have watched the gaming industry go from making solid products with passion and creativity to churning out absolute trash year in and year out, while at the same time ramping up the microtransactions, battle passes, just figuring out a way to stick it to us and extract more money out of our wallets time and time again. The product quality goes down, but the monetization and the cost of these games goes up. We're seeing mobile-like monetization tactics get infiltrated into AAA $60, $70, $80 projects. And we're over it. We have been fighting for years to get this shit out of the gaming industry. Make good games and you make fucking money. Look at what happened with Elden Ring. Do you guys see any mention of NFTs or loot boxes or microtransactions at all? No, game of the year, and they're fucking killing it. Take notes. I already know from just hearing about internal conversations at big companies like Ubisoft that NFTs and blockchain is the future. And this is where the gaming industry is going. And honestly, man, it breaks my fucking heart. We watched it go from horse armor DLC for $4.99 to where we fucking are now. And a lot of gamers are over it, especially the older crowd is just getting sick and tired of being nickeled and dimed every time we buy a game, buy a product, and then are asked for more money or incentivized to spend more money. It's just getting sickening. And we watch as those experiences that we're playing are going to these large open world, shallow, a mile wide, but a centimeter deep. Ubisoft, I'm talking about you. We watch these things happen year after year, and we're just kind of getting sick of it. So now with the introduction of NFTs and crypto, we're seeing the writing on the wall for monetization within these games. Crypto bros are going to defend this until the day that they die because they buy the tokens, they invest in these companies, and they want the value to go up so that they can make more money. This game off the grid might be a solid product. It might be a really good game. With the dev and the talent that they have, they could pull off something really, really cool. Are people going to give it a chance because of NFTs? I really don't know. Every time I look at a crypto project, it always ends in fucking shambles. I follow guys like CoffeeZilla, who is talking about these projects left, right, and center every single time. People think it's a good idea, and then their value goes down by 90%. You even look in the gaming space with things like Quartz. Ubisoft isn't even supporting Quartz on Breakpoint anymore. They're not supporting Breakpoint, so that's over with now. The whole thing makes no fucking sense to me, but then there's people out there that are screeching that this is the way that you're going to provide more value to gamers, because I can sell the NFTs that I make instead of just having a cosmetic. I can sell it to somebody else. That might be true in, say, the first couple of weeks of release where the hype is high, but after the first month, most of these games lose 80 to 90% of their player base, and then who are you selling to? You're left with the same fucking cosmetics. Like, the whole system makes no sense. If you really wanted to do it, you could implement the game into the Steam marketplace, sell it on Steam, and there you go. There's no need for blockchain. There's no need for crypto. There's no need for tokens. There's nothing else. This game might prove me wrong. I hope it fucking does. If it does, then we can look at it as the shining example and more devs can learn from what Gunzilla is doing. I'm hoping that's the case. Do I think it's gonna be the case? Nope, I fucking don't at all. I'm gonna tell you guys one thing though. If gaming keeps implementing crypto and we're going to Web3 and blockchain, and every fucking time I open a game, there's an NFT staring me right in the face, just a swirling little logo that somebody made in 30 seconds, I might go off the fucking grid. My name is Big Fry. Thank you guys for watching. Pick up a t-shirt at ttkapparel.com. Get yourself something physical that's actually useful and you can wear in real life, and I'll see you on the next one.